All right, welcome everyone. This is Jackie Geisinger and a whole slew of amazing leaders and future leaders with you today to welcome you to the month of December 2017. Yes, already we've been together 11 months this year. I cannot believe it's already hitting the last month of 2017, but it is, and it has been a great year. So today, what we're going to do on our action planning webinar is we're going to be kicking off December, kicking off Miami, hearing some fun shares from the experts with us today spontaneously on sales and sponsoring and promoting, and really helping you take a look at your calendar, grab your action brochure, get that monthly sales brochure, and get ready to rock and roll the final month of the year. You're into the final four, and so you want to make sure that you score whatever goals that you have in your mind. So I thank you for being here live. We are going to flip over to our presentation today. We'll come back and do some open mic sharing of ideas from November into December as well. But I also want you to be prepared today. If you're listening to this live or recording, try not to multitask because you don't really have enough time to go back and keep reading things, listening to things. Take this Empower time and get your notebook out, because when we talk about the trip, the only way you can earn a trip is to do it with intention, making a decision, mapping your time, making your plan, and just taking daily action. So we're going to really map that out today. And I'm going to also show you not just about earning a trip, but what does it do to help you build a district, to help you build your income, and what does it do most importantly for the people that you care enough to invite to be a part of your team during the Miami promotion. So anyway, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And most excitingly, I did want to announce to all of you, we just got the live text. Congratulations and thank you for all that you are, all that you do, because we did have company growth like 0.3%, but I got to tell you, that's worth ringing the bells about. So we're really excited. I know we'll be on Facebook Live ringing the bells later, but I think that's pretty awesome. It's our third month of the year out of 11 that we've had growth, and we're very, very excited about that. And we know December will continue because it's the first time we've kicked off a national trip during the month of December. So you could take advantage of the high selling and sponsoring volume that happens during the holiday season. So again, welcome. I'm Jackie Geisinger, Regional Sales Manager or Sales Development Manager of the Amber Region General Market. So here we go. We're going to kick over to our show, and we'll be coming back with some live chit chat in just a few minutes. Oh, bear with me here. Sorry. Get my presentation up for you. And we've got our lovely computer back, so that's great news, right? All right, so bear with me. I'm going to just get myself ready and get your slideshow. Here we go. So as we talk today, let me just minimize my screen here. Sorry. There we go. And let me just hide that down and slide it. Okay. So as we talk about today, again, this is the season to be you. Such a really cool time of year to make sure that you get what you want out of the best season when people are mingling, jingling, shopping, sharing, and having the opportunity to open up the doors to a new business so that they can take it alongside them wherever they go, because they're going to see their top favorite friends and family this month. So because they're festive and they're out and about, what a great time to just open conversations, bring along some products, and introduce their favorite family and friends to the Jafra products. Then open the door in the new year with the new business. So I just want to make sure that you're completely connected. You can see on this screen page that we have our Facebook groups. I will tell you, the days of email, they're not my favorite. I'm just going to say to you, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to go through and constantly email. So please note, the #1 form of communication for any information as a leader, any information as a consultant in the Amber region will come through our Facebook groups. So please make sure you've got your entire team set up on the Jaffra Amber Region Consultant Team Group and the Jaffra Amber Region Leader Team Group. Make sure those pages are a part of their feeds. They get alerts and notifications. They move them up to their favorite groups, because that will be our way to share recognition, training, and communication. I always want to take a pause moment and say a great big thank you to Lori Alley for who she is and all she does for all of us in the Amber region. Please also make sure that you're connected to my cell phone at 651-503-8314. If you are a consultant and your goal is to become a Jaffra leader, please let me know that by a text so that we can add you to our WhatsApp groups. We also have for future managers a WhatsApp group, and for future leaders, for our leaders, we have a WhatsApp group. These groups are where we have networking, not noise. It's where we have a place to share ideas, ask for information, and quickly solve. If you're here as a leader, I'll tell you it's been a year of really putting these two formats into place. I wouldn't change it for the world. Zoom, Facebook, and WhatsApp work for you, not against you. So I really encourage you to make sure you use these as well. They were a model this year for us, and please continue to use them with your groups. It really is the fastest way for communication, and not everyone depends on you one by one with a phone call, a text, etc. So please charge forward and really make sure you're utilizing that. I will always be available by email, but it is the slowest form of communication in any format today. So I wanted to take a pause and get you ready for the new year while we're getting ready to close out the old year. As we move forward, let's take a little look at some fun first. As you know, I love to bring fire to everything we do. Fires cause explosions. Fun, information, recognition, and education. Today's fun and recognition, because it's the first day of the month, I do not have November's results yet. So you're going to see that come in a newsletter like I do. I'll bring some of the top stories to life on live Facebook, and of course I'll send it an email last note. But the most important piece is we had a fun challenge. November 21st through the 27th, we did a drawing for every single order that was processed during those days from every consultant and every leader in the region. We had over 966 orders placed. We had some top leaders, as you can see, posted on Facebook, who had more than 4, 6, 7, and up to 31 orders placed. Many individual orders coming in throughout the big shopping blitz weekend. So you can see on the screen one more time, I already repeated their name live on Facebook, and so I'm not going to repeat them live today. But again, thank you for everyone for shopping, for sharing, and being a part of our shopping blitz weekend. These are our 10 winners, and if you didn't catch what I was doing, I love to find new little widgets and gadgets for you all to use. I model them so you can duplicate me, and I loved this fun little website called random.org, where I plugged in the numbers, number 1 through 966. I clicked and it picked a number for me. If you've ever seen me do the JaffWrap at National Conference, where Alberto is behind stage and we're picking the winner of who's in the audience for our giveaways, that's exactly what it was like. So live on my screen, it picked the number for me. I could look on my list and find out whose name that was. So again, I hope that was fun for you. We're going to continue to do more of that for sure. Speaking of winners, I'm going to be doing, live drawings on our webinars when we do our monthly action planning webinars next year as well. Today, our actual winner is Nicole Soul for being here on time and showing up live. I know you can listen to recordings, but being live always has its perks. So congratulations, our new manager in Michigan, Nicole Soul. You were our early bird winner today and on time. So thank you for that as well. We also are going to continue. Today, region kicks off a new drawing. Our drawing is for everyone who gets off to a great start sponsoring December 1st through December 15th. When you have a sponsor, I don't care if they qualify, I don't care if they're ordering, It's for every new sponsor. Every one equals one ticket into our drawing. We will hold this drawing. Oh, it says January. That was me this morning. I was up a little early doing my PowerPoint. It will be held December 19th at noon Pacific time. So that is a Tuesday. Tuesday at noon, we'll do our early bird sponsoring drawing. We're going to give away 10 winners again with a $50 to $100 gift package filled with some Jafra tools and some Jafra products. I will ship them to your door. Again, one entry for every sponsor you have by the 15th. I will do the drawing live, same place, at that same time, on Facebook on the Jafra Amber Region Consultant Team group. So by then, all my security will be out of my new system, and I'll be able to do it live on my computer versus trying to figure out how to quickly move it to my phone. So anyway, so I look forward to that. I wish you early bird success, which kicks us into Miami. I also wanted to give you some dates that you want to put into your calendar. Please note everything I post is in Pacific Standard Time, so adjust to Mountain, Central, and East Coast time. We have, as you can see on the screen, this coming Monday at 4 p.m. is your monthly business presentation for Be Beautiful. December 4th is also going to be Move It Up Monday, and it's going to switch to be calling Miami Mondays come January. But this Monday, you're going to have a leader expert panel who's going to be with you from about 5 to 7 p.m. And we're going to talk about how to sell, sponsor, and promote. Most importantly, moving you future managers to manager in December and getting you all off to a Miami kickoff. Don't miss Monday Night Live. You're going to see a wonderful group of leaders there to share ideas. And we'll have you asking questions from the experts, as well as sharing your ideas too if you're here as a consultant. Our meetings are always on Zoom, 101-700-599. FYI, next year, our Move It to Miami Mondays are going to be 1 hour long from 5 to 6 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what Jafra's doing with the opportunity meetings. I will find out because I'm in California, all of next week. So I'll let you know in case that has any adjustments to it. But for now, keep plugging in your consultants and your managers every Monday night for Move It to Miami time, all right? We also have coming up on the 5th at 4 p.m. Pacific, Connect the Dots. Don't forget, on the 7th, myjafraclients.com has its due date. I am going to challenge you to really use that service. We're going to train on how to bring client service to life. If you ever say the words, yeah, I mail the catalogs and it's too expensive, it's because you don't have a system to make the catalogs work for you. So we're going to talk about some good customer service plans during the first month of the year in January. How do you serve your customers the best in 2018? We've got some pretty cool ideas that we're going to have some leaders sharing throughout the month of January. So get that list, check it twice, get more on the list. Don't take them off unless they tell you. December 8th on Be Beautiful, you'll have the product training of the month. Those are your 2 webinars on Be Beautiful, and then you've got the Connect the Dots. From the Amber region, we also have on the 8th in Arcadia, California, Embassy Suites, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for leaders and future leaders, a lunch and learn. You must RSVP to me because we're ordering food. And that is $20 per person. You can just pay me when you get there. For chicken or steak wrap, it's costing us more than that, but that's just my treat to pay all the additional $10 per person. So join us there, but please RSVP within 24 hours in advance, or I can't promise you any food. Next, we have December 11th is our final gathering on Zoom as consultants and leaders together. We'll have the opportunity to call, final one of the year at 5 p.m. Pacific, and we'll follow up with Ignite. This is your time to make sure you've got you, your potential consultants, new consultants, and anyone you choose from your team on that call. So spread the news and let's ignite the month of December. On the 12th, the Amber Region Team Tuesdays, we'll have our final group coaching calls, 8 a.m. DDs, 9:30 a.m. future DDs, and you know, Dirty Dozen at 11 for those of you. You'll hear more about that team into the future. But on December 17th, it's the last day to order as well Last day for holiday sales to be promised delivered in time for you to deliver. You're pushing the wire there, but we're just giving you that opportunity. Don't forget, you can still sell gift certificates that they actually take advantage of next year. You also have Jafra is closed 24th, 25th, 26th. Then you have, on the 19th, I did add in there at noon Pacific, the early bird drawing from our sponsoring promotion live on the Amber Ridge Consultant page. So now you've got your calendar full, which I said, make sure you always have your calendar. And I want you to block time to train your brain. Please create this habit on a weekly basis, if not daily, a little bit each day or a little bit each week. And this is one of the things you want to do in your PJs on downtime. Stop Netflix, go to Jafra Biz. The modules are ready for you for the new system. There's 13 of them waiting for you. They're listed at JafraRoyalty.com in Beautiful. You will see them. We're getting everybody ready for 2018 February. You're going to have a whole different experience of training when you go to Dallas. So if you watch the modules, that doesn't mean you don't need to go to Dallas. This is completely different. This is hands-on as we really work with you on how to best use the system live. It's not like anything you saw at the Believe Tour either. So that will be completely different at the Become Tour. So make sure you block time to watch all 13 of the modules. Then invite your team to be sharing on your branch group page. What did they watch? What are they excited about? Have them share if you're doing some Zoom trainings or having your meetings this week or this month with your team. Why not even have a module graduation appreciation gift or gift certificate, or graduation certificate, I mean. So plan to get everybody on board. So when we open in January, we go to Dallas together. We're so ready, set, go for what's coming in the new system in the month of February. Also, so I just wanted to get through the rest of our information, so forgive me here. We also have, again, you can see here, this is what you'll see at Jafra Biz, but you will see the SDMs are doing training. Because we have Dallas, I'm not doing any other live events. You want to be live, you got to be in Dallas. I'm not giving you any other options. Dallas is the ticket. Dallas is big because everything's big in Texas. But we're going to have 3 follow-up mini seminars on Zoom. They're not going to be what Dallas is, but I will give you a little bit of a mini view. Myself, and I've chosen a team of our trainers who are awesome trainers at the Believe Tour, and they're going to work with us, or the Belong Tour, sorry. They're going to work with us and help us with 3 different dates, January 22nd, January 24th, and January 26th. 3 different times of day. One on Monday will be 5 to 7. The one on Wednesday will be 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. The one on Friday will be noon to 2 p.m. This is all Pacific Standard Time in English. You can see these dates at JafraRoyalty.com, okay? So I expect you to be in Dallas. That's the best place to be. But we'll also do this again for repeat information and training, and then again for those who absolutely, for some silly reason, are not in Dallas. Okay, here we go. Also, speaking of Dallas, we believed, we belonged, and now we're going to become together. We are so excited about Dallas. The Marriott in Las Colinas has been posted as our hotel of choice, and we are so excited about this beautiful convention center. Carla will tell us more Monday night on Move It Up Monday of all of her amazing findings, and Lori will talk about the place we're going to be getting together on Thursday night. Plan to go Thursday the 18th or the 17th and 18th of February. So plan to be there Thursday and Friday for the Belong Tour, or the Become Tour, excuse me, too many B words. But you've got to register at $69 this month to be able to go. So please make your hotel reservations either there or at local hotels around that area. Carla will give you again that live update Monday night. Lori's got a little networking site going on for Dallas, so she'll share that again Monday night. So visit JafraRoyalty.com to get registered for the Become event. You cannot miss it. We're going to also have a banquet that night, so dress in business attire for sure. And you can stay in those clothes and go right to the banquet in your Jafra business attire. If you're one who wants to get all dolled up for the gala, go for it, okay? I'll show you the recognition at the end of today's presentation, because this is the final month. You too could be on stage earning recognition. This is your time to promote, sell, and sponsor to make sure you're getting recognition and we get to celebrate you. It's a whole nother year before we get to do that together again. So this is the time. Get your team, buy a couple extra seats if you want to, but let's recharge the new year. All the new programs, you wait till you hear how we're investing in leadership next year. It's going to be a whole new Jafra, not just a whole new computer system. This is about becoming different next year, becoming the opportunity to become different titles, to grow you and your team to have more freedom with more income next year. You will only hear it live in Dallas. We'll give you snippets, but you're going to see it. You're going to hear it. You're going to really take it all in, because we don't have another time of year until August in Las Vegas that we're all going to be together on, other than camera. Love camera, but nothing like being together. So keep spreading the news. You know what? You are the boss. If you say I can't afford to go, you know what? Talk to the boss. Find one day this month that maybe you do an open house or some live parties that you literally dedicate all that income to going to Dallas. You've got to be there. I have no other way to say it. We want to meet you. We want to hug you, and we want to celebrate and kick you off to success. Nothing better than a conference to get you into gear for a new year and a new you. So we'll see you there. Get registered. All right, here we go. I want to come back to our camera. I wanted to do a little commercial break there about what's ahead. Get your calendars ready. Get your sites ready for November and December and January. But now let's take a pause moment. We're going to talk about, we know there's 3 ways to grow your income: selling, sponsoring, and promoting teams. And so we're going to talk about and share from those live today just some tips and pointers. I know we had some great coaching. We do Team Tuesdays with our leaders. Every Tuesday we get together in different types of groups so that we have more small group discussions. It's great to have a large group, but that's hard to have really small group coaching and networking. So we get together in 3 different groups every Tuesday, and we share our ideas and our needs to sell, to sponsor, and to promote groups. And we had some really great shares this Tuesday from Helen and Sarah and Norma on our DD and future DD, having some great success with their personal sales, getting some Stay Royal or some Royal Jelly Ritual sales. Helen, I know, had over $3,000 in her open house. So I just wanted to brag about them. Norma was just on a roll with thousands of dollars in sales. Sarah had some great sachet giveaways at a vendor event. And so I've asked them to share, which I'm going to go live to them in just a moment. I also did hear that Susan Nichols promoted her new manager, CJ, so great to have that success as well. And you're going to hear more on some success panel on Monday night, more tips on sponsoring to move us into Miami on Monday night. So stay tuned. I know we've got some great success from Evelyn, some Shafika, some different leaders. I know Lori Alley was listed in sponsoring. Just some great success happening at changing the vision of sponsoring and what we're saying and what we're doing. So you're going to hear more about that on Monday night as well. But I do want to turn to Norma and Sarah first to give them just a couple of minutes just to kind of do a summary of success from November. Then we're going to do open mic and invite people to share some tips for selling, sponsoring, or promoting that they had in November or they plan to have in December. So let's go back to our live audience. All right, welcome back. So sitting next to me on my right that I see, I'm going to go right to Norma, who is going to share with us just a couple of hot tips on what started happening to her during the month of November to build her business. So congratulations, Norma, on great sales success. So take it away and share with us, and thanks for volunteering to do so.
Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, no, the first week of November did start out great. I had a call from a dear old friend, and that's what got the ball rolling. So she wanted to see Royal Jelly, And as we were talking on the phone, I asked her questions. What would you like to see specifically? Would you like me to add some makeup to that? And just trying to get, what she really wanted so that I could go prepared. I don't live very close, so I wanted it, and that's what I said. So yeah, she wanted skincare and makeup. So we met at another friend's house because the person that called me lives further. So it was very exciting. I pulled everything out. I did the microdermabrasion. I've got a thing about skin, and so I immediately go to their skin and I look and I said, okay, so I went prepared with the microdermabrasion. Showed her the brush after her skin. She goes, oh my God. She says, throw that away. So I did. I threw that brush away. But that was a point that they have to exfoliate. I've got, I talk about exfoliation 101, you've got to do it. So that was a big, it left a big impression on her. So then I went on to the cleanser and the tool and to make and I did the makeup. And she just loved the makeup, and all the while the person that we're using her house is watching, and she's a client of mine too. She is watching. So I did the whole thing, and my style is very at my age now, it's very calm, and I set the products out in front, let them look, let them drool over the colors and all that stuff. So it was a really good presentation without it being a presentation. It was just on the kitchen table. So I ended up with really good sales that day from both of them. They both bought the skincare, the set, the 139 they bought, and the one that called me got the color, and she got the whole thing. So that day was 600, that Sunday afternoon. And then I got a call the next day to go back. And so I did at another house. So that was another 400. And then a sister of them. And so that's how that whole thing, because I always ask them, who else do you know that would love this treatment? I mean, I'm just dying to get skincare on people. And they love the way it felt. And I use those kind of words. Don't you just love how it feels? Don't you just love how it looks? Wouldn't you love to have this on your skin? So I'm using those positive affirmations. So that's what their brain is hearing. So so then I got another call, and so that's how that went. But there weren't big groups. There was 2. Sometimes there was 3. So I don't go say, let's do a party, because I know you people hear party. Oh, I don't want to do that. I have to clean my house. I just say, let's go sit at your kitchen table and let's just let you experience our fabulous top brand selling royal jelly. I know you're going to love it, and your skin's going to love it too. And that's basically what I do. And I keep asking, who else do you know? So, and it keeps going and going. So first thing, I hadn't done this in a long time. I even got bookings in December. I've got 3. So it's fabulous. And so my sales ended up over 3,000. I know, it's been a while. Yeah, and so, I can't let that stop. I've got to keep going. I just did my sponsoring QNC this morning. I went to her restaurant, and so I'm just, it's renewed me.
I love it.
Re-energized me.
Norma, you had just a couple of great magic things here. Let's just sit at your kitchen table. I think find who you are and what resonates with you. Your passion exudes you because you keep it so simple to kind of match where you said it so cool. This is where I'm at in my stage right now of life, but you offer it in that same format. It's authentic and it's you. So I love that. And just, again, let's just sit at your kitchen table. But who do you know? I'm dying to get this skincare and someone else. Look how much you love it. Who can you think about who would love it? Every time we saw Norma coming on week after week, she's on every Team Tuesday, she would be like, oh, and then this week, and you could see her on WhatsApp, and she just kept going. And this isn't normal for Norma. So for her to have 2,000, 3,000. So I don't want you to, and I don't mean that like, oh my gosh, no, this is not her normal. I mean it so positive that this is how she's really got her niche. And it's like one person loves it and it goes to the next person. And that's how simple it can be. And she's so smart in the way that she just always from her heart, smart heart is what I'll call you. She does this from her heart to say, who else do you know that? And there's another 400 and another here and there. And so, and she's always offering the opportunity to share it with someone. But from her heart, she's dying to get that skincare on someone.
Absolutely.
So Norma, congratulations.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you for that. It's so funny you said the magic word exfoliation. I always have Good Morning America on in the morning. And I'm sorry I had it on, but I didn't look at the guy. And there was some actor on there from a movie. And he was saying, because they said, how do you look so young? He had grandkids and he's got very young kids. And his answer was exfoliation. Oh. Like that's his routine that he swears is the ticket to anti-aging. So you said that word. I'm like, I swear that's like on the Buffett list today, right? So I love it. I love it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I also heard a couple of great shares this week on our Team Tuesday from Sarah Hipple. So Sarah, are you out there to share with us this morning? I know you're here. I'm going to try to unmute you.
Okay.
There you go. Hi, Sarah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yes. Please tell us a little bit about Sarah, your experience. She went to a vendor show. I'll set her up, and then we got to have her share. She was at a vendor show. So, Sarah, where I'm guiding you is how you walked around to the vendors themselves, and what happened. You had 6 sachets you gave away, had better results than ever, and you had some aha moments for yourself. So tell us a little bit about that strategy or structure that kind of happened naturally but led to some better results for yourself. So congrats and thank you for sharing, and I'm going to let you take it away.
Okay. So yes, I had a vendor event, and when I had a little bit of downtime, I walked around to some of the other tables and I offered, and one gal in particular I was looking, I said, oh, have you heard about Royal, are you familiar with Jafra? And she said, no. I said, well, we're the Royal Jelly Company. And so, I'm sorry, do I have my, oh, anyways, so I said, would you like to experience the products? And I had the Royal Jelly sachets, and I asked her about her skin type. I said, well, how would you describe your skin? Is it more, you're dry or, you know, combination? And so she said, well, it's more, anyways. So depending on what their answer is, I either give them I have the 2, and I'll show you. The one, the original one we got, which is this one, and it has the extra hydration serum, which is lighter. Even though it's extra hydration, it's that feel when they put it on their skin. And then if they say, and then I actually ran out of those and had the other, but if they say their skin's a little more on the dry side, I would give them the one with the cream and the eye cream, which is this one. And so I gave it to them, and I pull out my phone, and I always do things on my phone. And on my phone, I put down their name, and I usually will put where, you know, I met them, you know, at the Harvest Fest, you know, Harvest event or whatever festival. And then I ask them when they'll start, you know, if they can start using the product right away, and I let them know I'm going to be calling them. One thing I did differently this time, I'm sorry, I need to take my picture off because I can't seem to get this right. But one thing I did this time is I did not put the instructions attached. I did have my information with a label, and I didn't put the instructions. So I said, I'm going to be texting you with the instructions on how to use. And all it is it's just the same things that we would attach, but I have it as a photo on my phone. And so I sent them a text, you know, it was great meeting you. I look forward to hearing how you're going to enjoy the products. Remember to start using them right away. And then I text them, here's the instructions on how to use them. So I have based on which one they use, and I just put 1 or 2, just so I know which one I'm talking about, send them the correct instructions. And then I follow up with them. Of course, sometimes when you follow up, they haven't used the products yet. And then you just, you know, the magic is in the follow-up, and just continuing to work with them and not making it a high pressure, making it, you know, a connection with them. The first response that I got from one gal is, she answered the phone, she says, you sold me. And so which was, I thought was a cute response because she liked the product, and she actually wasn't one of the vendors. She was someone that came to my table that I gave a sample to. And so I proceeded to let her know about how she could get her products. And I found all of the people weren't, and maybe it's because they didn't know me yet and there wasn't that relationship, they weren't ready to commit to an auto ship. And so I let them know about that, but I let them know about current special, which is a 40% savings and what included. And I always tell them that, you know, you can, of course, get the products individually, but purchase them as a set. Our company gives a great value, and it's really the best products. And people, 50% have still have a couple that have, you know, which is typical. You'll come out and you'll text them and send them back from them, and sometimes you won't. But and there's one gal I'm working with that sounded like she might be interested in the consultant opportunity that's also trying the products. Several of them said they would have parties, but not until January. So I'm developing a relationship. 3 of them are using the products. 2 were local, so I was able to deliver them to. Yeah, it was really exciting. And then the other thing I did differently, because I want to keep the relationship going, is I text them the order of use. I do a lot of texting. I'll put them in that, and then I have another group. If I, you know, do an event, I'll make a group with that name and put them all in, so it's easy for me to find them and to reconnect with them, remember where I met them. And then usually after I get home, I'll do, under their contact information, I'll put, you have an option to put notes, and I'll put notes on what I know about them. Whatever I know about them, so that it helps me to remember them, you know, specifically, so it's a more personal relationship and conversation. So I am continuing to follow up, and yeah, so I have another group to go, and I definitely, you know, I'm focusing on the fact that we are the Royal Jelly Company. That's what makes us unique and sets us apart. Because at a lot of these vendor events, there are other companies, obviously, and not a cosmetic company. And so I want to let them know we definitely have an amazing product at a very affordable price compared to many things that are out there. And yeah, so it's been great developing those relationships and using Royal Jelly as a tool, a system tool.
I love that. So Sarah, I think you said you already had 3 of the 6 that had already ordered their Royal Jelly regimen or products from you from Royal Jelly. Is that correct? Right away when you did your 3
yes,
follow-up?
I sold 3 of the 139 sets.
Wow. So I want to say thank you. You kind of keep going in and out, so forgive me. I'm going to kind of recap what you were saying because we lost you a little bit here and there. So that's okay. So thank you so much for sharing, most importantly. And I think something that many people were commenting on after you had shared on Tuesday, let me just bring back a couple of little gaps of factoids that she did. There were a couple of really good things that you can grab from what Sarah was just saying. First of all, if you ever go to a tabletop event, and sometimes, you know, you assume everybody thinks this way, but this is always a great learning curve. In a month where there's a lot of events, and throughout the winter, there's going to be a lot of, you know, bridal events, business events, health fairs, etc., that go on between now and March. You're going to see this happening. Then it goes into home improvement type places. So you're going to see this is the trend of events. That being said, something so great that Sarah did is if you have a slow tabletop, go out on those pause moments and meet the vendors. Many of these leads were her vendors that they weren't busy either. And here sits a wonderful captive audience. So one, as simple as that sounds, sometimes we forget about that. We say, oh yeah, it wasn't very good. Go make it good, right? So that was number one. So I think that's a great little tip. Number two, something that we kind of went, oh, that's pretty cool. Typically what we tend to do is we tend to give the instructions with it. So just in her recap, Sarah decided not to, because then they had a reason to read her text and get the information. So she went up and asked them to do a 3-day sampling survey and see how they liked it, if they were in the market for a new skincare regimen or to get on one. And by doing that, she saw a better response than just giving it and trying to get back to them or vice versa. Then she did follow up. So she texted instantly, gave them the steps to usage, and rather than give her website, she committed to following up. I thought that, by the way, was magical, because we discussed it after. Sarah, you may not have been on, but we sat and talked about why that's so smart. Because sometimes, think of yourself, you go into this website, you don't have a relationship with Sarah, you don't really even have a connection or emotion attached to the product. You might like it, but you go in to shop and you'll end up picking up a lipstick if you shop, right? How would you put together a skincare regimen without a consultant? You are consultants because you consult people. You're educating them to get into a system designed for their skin. So I kind of love her little aha moments, right? Because it's so smart. Build that relationship first. They trust you because you sat, you listened, you asked how the products work, what were they looking for, how could you serve them, from ordering to save money, booking a party, she's got that going on, to sponsoring income, she's got that going on because she offered her 3 services. So brilliant. The key was she followed up. 3 out of 6 already were on a regimen, and she just did this expo. So I've got to say, amazing. And I love it. It's as simple as it sounds. Imagine if you gave away 6 samples a week, 6 sachets a week. What could happen? She already went right to $400 or more. Rather than moving people to stay royal, I couldn't say it any better, Sarah. I'm not a proponent of that. I hate to be personalized and give you my opinion, but I believe in what Norma and Sarah are doing. They're connecting, they're building relationships. Then as they fall in love with the product, because it's not just the 5 products. I don't know about y'all, but I use a lot more royal jelly than 5. So I want to build the regimen, and then the auto replenish comes into play, but I'd rather have them as a hostess, a consultant, or a really good customer like Norma with $400 orders, right? And then eventually, as I notice they run out that first time, is that a better way to help them save money? So I love this whole theory of what both of you combined in a different way, but the same way, are doing, which is relationship selling. And so I just say thank you to both of you. I've got just a couple of more minutes, and then I got to keep rolling here. But let me just open the mic for a couple more minutes. Is there anyone else that wants to share any hot tips on selling, sponsoring, or promoting that you did in November, or that you again plan to do in December? So anybody with any hot tips they wanted to add?
Yes.
Go, Bobby, go. Thank you.
Okay. The other day, a woman came over to my house. She had hoped to have a party, and none of her friends wanted to come. So she came over, but she told me in advance that she wanted to get the gold because it had said it's for mature skin or whatever. Well, I thought, okay, she could buy this gold thing for $119, but how are we going to get royal jelly in there? I moved her up to the $139 thing, what do you want to call it? The $139, and I actually sold it to her for less. And she said, you know, my father's wife is interested too. And a while later, she called me and she said, well, I think I want the gold set. And I said, let me tell you what Mary bought. And so I moved her up to that too. And So Mary had said, oh, foot products. Oh, I'd like to have a spa party. And maybe the ladies I play bridge with on the 13th, I do lunch and, that we'll do that instead of play cards. I said, that sounds really great. And I know a couple of them. She calls me back later and said, they don't want to come, but I want to go to a foot party. So I said, I'm doing the Chris Crindle Market tomorrow, and we'll see if I meet people. And I too go around to see the other vendors. I'm right across from the Mary Kay people, so I'm going to see what they do. And I'm going to try to arrange for somebody to host a party. If not, it's going to have to be at my house. And of course, I have tax returns all over my living room floor. So we'll see what happens. But, you move them up. Yes, it's a larger order for me. Yes, I ate a little bit of the profit, but that's okay.
Excellent. I love it. So it's, pausing again to really say, but wait, let me show you, right? That's that consultative, pay attention. What are their needs? What can I help them get and save on? And again, I love it. It's like, don't worry, we're going to get you a party. So it's cool. If the party isn't going to hold, you still give them some value to their time. So I love it. So thank you for sharing. All right. So everyone, just FYI, join us Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific on our Zoom meeting, same time or same place, different time on Monday night, 5 o'clock. But what we will do is we will there continue to share. You're going to have an expert panel on selling, sponsoring, and promoting. So thank you for the spotlight time today. We're going to go back to our scheduled program. So get ready to take notes because we're going to talk about the rest of December and what we've got kicking off Miami. So here we go. We're going to take ourselves back to our presentation. Okay. So again, we'll see you Monday night for Miami on Mondays now, right? Mom night instead of Mim night. But we just want to do a quick reminder. This is also action planning time. So please be sure that you are calling all of the consultants who did 500 in October and November as we enter the biggest giveaway month when they do 500 again this month. They're going to get 5 free products. That's $114 of products for, again, doing this consistently for the 3rd month. And to again, for all of you that are with us that earned it, congratulations. We celebrate you. I know we will share that at jaffaroyalty.com. Don't forget, this is my favorite. I can't wait to get mine next week. This is Planning for a Fabulous Year, getting the Jafra Deluxe 2018 agenda for your December and January sales. This is a wonderful business tool, and that is for anyone with $300 of cumulative sales in December and January. So again, the consistency of 2 months. So tell that to all of your team members this month. We do have the $400 retail equal 50% during January and December as well. So 300 is the agenda, 400 is the 50%, and 500 for those who are in the wonderful consistency program from October through December. As you heard Sarah talk about, there's always a great gift giving season. Many women always still gift themselves with the gift of skincare. But I love the Stay Royal program. If you have women who use royal jelly or use skincare, you know what? Call their husbands and invite them to give them the gift that goes on giving. They're already your Jafra clients. Why not have them spend $99, which, my gosh, you can't even buy a Michael Kors jacket for $99. Trust me, I was shopping all last night buying things for my daughter. And it's like, you know what? There's very few items that are brand name that are under $100 today. Try Uggs, try Michael Kors, try Coach. Oh my gosh, they're hundreds of dollars. So why not have him give her what we know she loves, the gift of Stay Royal. He buys her first program. She's on it. She's got an auto ship. It's beautiful. It's hassle-free shipping, beautiful packaging, and it's a gift that she'll be thrilled to open up under the tree. You can take a picture of that program and put that in like a gift certificate approach to have him give to her in a holiday card. So what a really cool thing you can do is have him give her the gift that goes on throughout the rest of this year. If he'd like, maybe he buys her 2 or 3 prepaid options in the future, and you're able to help him with that. So it auto plenishes on his credit card, right? So he could buy her if he wants to spend more, maybe 3-4 shipments. So how cool is that, right? So we also have the reason to hold lots of parties. As you all know, I love the month of December. If you were on our Move It Up Monday, it's the month that's near and dear to my heart when I qualified, but I qualified the most percentage of my branches actually qualified throughout my career in the month of December, because people are already getting ready to look beautiful. What does that mean? I love in the action brochure, they show the gel nail polish or the gel nail system so that you can do quick get gelled nail parties. I used to do this 2 days before Christmas, and I always did it for 2 days and all the way through the day of New Year's Eve as well. I did makeovers and manicures free to my customers, but they got a $10 gift certificate for every guest they brought along. Their nails are done for free. I don't do them. They do their own. I do offer makeovers, but they knew it was free. And I do, again, love showing them amazing ways to look beautiful for their upcoming parties. So I would do this in offices. I would do this at my home. It was something really fun. It's a really good party season. And week 52 is my favorite between Christmas and New Year's to host at the Spa parties. So lots of fun reasons to still play, pamper, and bring people together. I hosted them at my own house and did appointments every 30 minutes for, again, 2 to 3 days, really simple. If you have that wonderful setup, you can do that, great. If not, maybe you could find a location or a friend who helps you do that. So again, I love what's in the monthly business meeting that we're showing live on Jafra Monday night at 4 p.m. You'll also see some of our trainers talk about great gift ideas. People tend to buy in budgets. So Jafra broke it down in those slides. That's at Jafra Be Beautiful or JafraRoyalty.com. Go in and look at the consultant training in the library, and you're going to see gift ideas from $15, $20, all the way up to $50, and Jafra categorized and cut and pasted them for you. So you can show them and share them on your social.jafra.com. You can share them on Facebook. You can text them to people, take pictures of them, show them at your meetings. It's just a wonderful way to set up your tabletops or to shop live on Facebook or Zoom parties, showing people based on budgets or needs or what their interests are, what you can give away. We have a great brochure this month to help you help people shop, save, and get unique gift ideas. If you want to add in bags from the dollar store, cellophane and baskets, go for it. Carry them, you will sell them. Go to men's shopping that week after the sales end on the 17th. Take your inventory, bag it up. I'll tell you what, the guys are still shopping. They'll either buy gift certificates or pre-bagged baskets, bags ready to go. Go out where the men go, and they're always the last minute shoppers, I promise you. So again, keep it fun, keep it simple. Remember, the best gift you can give is sharing the gift of freedom. Jafra brought it back. You asked for it. They listened. You did so well in August. We put it forward and we said, come with us. We are going to continue to give you a simple way for people to start their business quickly right now, and we did it. The $29 kit is back. Oh my gosh, that's an amazing opportunity to join fast and be able to start sharing Jafra for quick profit with a free website. So get everybody to join now, launch their real business in January, but quickly get on, show and sell with gift giving season, get their website going right now. Still profit, pay for their holidays with the money they make on their sales, and we'll open the new year with new ways to make more money. So share your story. Share it forward on social.jafra.com. We're giving you great tools, great assets to use to share your story. But please do share your Jafra story. I think we've only had 8 people share their story in English and 18 in Spanish from our share campaign. So please keep sharing your stories. Visit Jafra Royalty to read and share your inspirational story. All right, more gifts. The black and white season is ending. We've had tote bags, crossbodies, jewelry, travel cases, and now the wallet, which I love. It fits your phone, fits your money. That's going to be really expanding this month with Income with Jafra. So again, spread the news. It's the last month of our collection. All right, it's Miami time. Here we go. Get ready, because we're going to spend our last section really talking about kicking it off in December. Miami is where we're going. The trip, July 12th through the 16th. We know you love to travel in the chic South Beach, Sobe area, white beaches, glitter, glamour, shopping. If you haven't been to the vibrant life of South Beach, you gotta be there. There's no place like this trendy, friendly, lovely place. Really cool, really hip, really groovy. I know your team will talk more about it Monday night, but oh my goodness, we're staying at the beautiful Lowe's Hotel, which is unbelievable. Everyone will have an ocean view, no exceptions. So treat yourself while we treat you. The goal is, this is how we earn it. So I'm going to say it, you can see it, and I want you to process it and bring any additional questions Monday night. You have 6 months. We've never done 6 months to earn a summer trip. So I am in love with this. You asked for it. You asked. If we can do it ourselves, then we can go, versus waiting and banking on our team. Well, it's here for you. This is when consultants, you can earn it with us. We've given you time. We've given you a simple way to do it. How do you do it? Everyone, except ambassadors, have the same way. You're going to sponsor 10 business builders. All right? Consultants and leaders, everyone the same. 10 business builders. That is a consultant who joins from December 1st to May 31st and accumulates $1,500 in personal paid retail from December 1st to May 31st based on when she joins. That's telling you, hint, hint, sponsor early and give them enough time to get to $1,500. If you are a manager as of right now, then you also need to grow over your central district or central branch paid retail sales $1 over last year. $1. Jafra will send you a letter, but you can look on your reports. What did my team do in central district or central branch paid retail during that time, December through May last year? And you got to grow $1. If you are a new manager and you are a manager right now, December 1st, but you did not have a team last year, you have to achieve $14,400 in central branch paid retail December 1st to May 31st, which I think averages about $2,600 in branch paid retail every month, which if you're doing the trip, you're going to have that anyway. Okay? So it's all open to everyone. How do you earn your points? Step 2. So you've got to do that. Okay? You've got to sponsor 10 yourself, and they have to get to $1,500. If you don't think they're all going to get there, you're going to have to sponsor more. Okay? So, and the key is early. If you sandbag at the end, that's not fair to the people you sponsor. All right, step 2. How do you earn more points? Because there's going to be 3 levels. So mark this down, print this page, snapshot it right now. This is important. What do you have? You get 2 points for every personal sponsor you have as a new consultant who have $500 retail accumulative the month they join or the following month. Just like QNCing, but we're not doing that, okay? 500 retail the month they join or the following month. They have to do that accumulatively. That's 2 points per consultant. Now, how many do you have to do? 10. 10 times 2 is 20, okay? So you're already having to do 10 anyway. You get 2 points per person, okay? Number 2, personally sponsored business builders. You get 10 points per business builder. That is during this trip. Any consultant who joins and has $1,500 during the trip period. So if you have to do 10 times 10 is 100. 100 plus the previous 20 is 120, okay? Just saying. How do you earn more points? Personal sales. Every month you do 500 to 999 personal retail, that's 2 points. Every month you do 1,000 to 1499, 5 points. 1,500 or more, 10 points. Okay, let's break it down. Whoops, sorry. Break it down. Here we go. To earn Miami, level 1, for you to get your land package, 120 points. Exactly what you need to qualify gets you 120 points. Okay? So right there, you need 10 business builders. If you're a leader, to grow $1. If you're a new manager, to have your team at 14,400. Boom, you already earned the trip. Okay? Number 2, you want the airfare to Miami in July. Guess what? You then have to have 160 points, 40 more. What if I want to bring my husband or a guest? The guest has to be a non-Jafra consultant. That's why I will never tell you to sponsor your husband, okay? So when you bring a guest, that's 240 points. They get land. You get land and air. They get land. So you will buy 1 plane ticket, okay? There's your details. All right, let's break it down. You're going to earn this trip again. I'm doing it one more time for you. Sorry, I forgot I put this in here for you. One more explanation in case you want to screenshot it. It's right here. All of this is at JafraRoyalty.com. Okay? I'm going to do a pause in case there's live questions, and then I'm going to come back. So bear with me. I just want to do a check on my audience. Is there any questions on what I just explained? Okay. All right.
No.
Got it? We're good? Cool. Okay. Thank you. Just
Jackie?
yeah.
Not a question, but those first 2 slides you did are also in the leader business meeting, which is posted everywhere now. So anybody they don't have to necessarily screenshot if they just want to save them.
Exactly. So you can, or if you want to just take it, I'm one of those. I do keep it on my phone, the main pictures, so then I can post it. So FYI. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Again, that is in your Monday night business meeting that we're also doing, and they're already uploaded in PDF. That's where these came from, and from your JafraRoyalty.com. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's take a look at breakdown. You define how to do it. This is your buffet, but I am going to show you the way with just some ideas, because you need to process, how do I get there? If you just look at points without a plan, it feels overwhelming. I already talked about the 120 points, the land package to Miami. You have to do 10 business builders anyway, so boom, done, you're in the land package, okay? I have more on the screen for a reason, and you can get these from the PowerPoints. I will post these for all to see, so don't worry. But I want you, the reason I did this, I am not a person who builds a business around incentives. I build a business to build a district and to grow my income for my family. So the reason I'm taking a quick pause is because I want you to see, with each Miami Achiever you have, leaders, this is your chance to grow consultants on summer trips again. It's been a few years since we've seen that happen. And I am so thrilled Jafra listened to you. Every Miami Achiever will grow for your branch or your district $15,000 retail, right? So how does that happen? 10 business builders is $15,000 retail. So if you're here as a new manager or you want to be a manager, just focusing on Miami, look at your team sales. For those of you building branches, they're going to automatically be a manager because it's 10 sponsors. So how many branches will you promote with Miami as your main? Okay? Then if you look at this as a manager, again, look at that retail that your team's going to have and look at the monthly commission that your team can grow for you. Again, monthly commission checks happen with 10 people doing $500, if that's what they're averaging. Look at the volume of income. I just did this 10% times 15. Oops, I did this wrong. I did do it goofy, but it's breaking it down. If you take that amount of retail each month with 10 people doing 500 a month, that's 5,500 retail a month. That's pretty cool. That doesn't include your retail. If you sponsored 10 now and they all just did 500 month after month after month, look at that, a monthly retail. You would have a commission check every month as a new manager of $275 a month. So how cool is that, right? So 10% of 15,000 over the entire campaign will net you $750 of growth income. The key to this is the sooner you sponsor, the sooner they have, or the more option they have to sell their 1,500. But Fast Start is the reason they're going to do it faster than 6 months. Because in Fast Start, they have the month they join plus 3 months to get to 1,500 to earn their Royal Jelly Ritual program for a year. They've got to do the first enrollment month to get a year's supply every 3 months to follow for Royal Jelly. So the program is the reason that they all become business builders. If they miss it, again, because of the trip only, they can't get the Royal Jelly, but they can be a business builder for you on the trip. Okay? That's part 1. Part 2, let's say you wanted to earn the air package. What are some ideas? You break it down. It's your break dance, but I'm going to give you a couple of ideas how to get to 160 points. Look to the right in the light blue box. One option is you sponsor 10 people, and all you do is spend 6 months getting them to business building. And then 4 out of those 6 months, you sell 1,500 for 40 more points. Boom, there's 160 points. Okay? So 4 months you sell, 6 months you work alongside them to get to 1,500. That's one theory. Here's another theory. You could sponsor 15 so that you don't put your eggs in one basket. If you sponsor 15 and only 10 of them get to business building, cool. You're going to have 10 more points for sponsoring 5 more people, and then you're going to sell 1,000 retail a month every month. If you do that, then the beauty of this is you have 160 points. You're making $500 commission on your retail every month. You're going to be a manager. Plus, you're going to have a buffer of 5 people who don't make it to business building. Okay? That's up to you. Whether you break it down or you do early fast for sponsoring, it's up to you. I mapped out what if you did this doing 3 sponsors each month, December, January, February. You help them get to Fast Start. Then the next 3 months, you sponsor 2 a month, helping them get to Fast Start, March, April, and May. You decide, okay? The key is 15 sponsors net you 30 points. 10 business builders net you 100. And then you're going to add in your retail, which is 250 retail a week, which is 5 client orders on average, and you're going to have that extra 30 points. The key is breaking it down your way, however you choose to do it, okay? And how you feel most confident. This is where your manager, starting right now, has to work with you weekly, if not every other day, to ensure you're all on track weekly. You can't afford to take holiday in December and think it's going to get back on track in January. Silly. Why not promote to manager this month? Go get your 4, get them off to a $500 start by shopping and sharing. You do your sales and you're on your way to Miami. Promote to manager, wake up January, join us in Dallas as a new manager. You're Miami and management, just like M&M's. Miami and management right now. So if you're here, I know we've got Melissa out there, we've got Linda, we've got Ashleen, maybe some more have joined us as future leaders. Do it now. Simple selling, simple gift selling, and here we go. Land 3 or level 3. This is land and air for you and land for your guest. you'll have enough money in your pocket to buy them a plane ticket, okay? Or you got time. This is 240 points. This is just one mock-up way you could do this. You choose how to do it. It's up to you. What if you sponsor 5 every month for 6 months? That would give you 30 points. Okay? That's one way to do it. 20 out of those 30 earned Business Builder. That's 200 points. And you only sell 500 every month yourself. That's 12 points. That's one option. Okay? So the key is, do you want to sponsor maybe 10 right now and work with them for 3 months? Sponsor another 10 in March, work with them for 3 months. That's another way to do this. 20 sponsors and Business Builders, right? There's all sorts of formulas, but math really matters. You've got to make your plan. This is one way to earn level 3. This is your option 2 I just shared. Sponsor 10 in December, and all you do is work with them for 90 days to fast start. Then sponsor 10 more in March. All you do is work with them for 90 days to get to fast start by the end of May. That's 240 points. You choose how you do it. Do you want to sponsor every month and sell every month? Do you want to do 10, work with them? Do 10, work with them. That's up to you. I wanted to share an idea I heard that Angelica Martinez from Tucson, Arizona had. She's smart. You know what she did? She's buying up those 3 Royal Jelly decanters for $199 retail. Her goal is to do this, what I just have on this screen. She's going to go sponsor her first 10 and then her next 10. And you know what she's going to do? She's going to give them a decanter when they earn fast start in 60 days instead of 90. I think that's kind of a really cool idea. Just FYI. So I just want to pass this along to you, and there is no the way to do it. What matters is you take moments right now and map out your plan with your manager, with your upline, with your power partner. I'm going to also show you, because I said something earlier, and if numbers freak your brain out, you're going to have this to look at. I am a numbers person who paid every single bill in this household by this business. So I will tell you, I think about the income a trip brings you, not the reward. So I'm going to twist up about money. Again, I did this earlier. One Miami achiever can grow income because they also promote to manager from $1,000 to up to $3,000 per group. And you're going to keep promoting groups. Okay? So it all maths out. Don't worry. The key is this. This isn't just about a trip or an incentive. This is about you and the person that you're inviting to earn Miami in your Miami squad, the income that can grow, the titles that will grow up, and the difference it's making in all of those 10 or 20 people's lives to have $200 to $500 a month income by selling and sponsoring. You got to get your squad, and you got to work now. I am going to twist income one more way. I know Fast Start and the way Business Builders is put is about sales, but sitting in that Fast Start program is a free mini iPad and a way to show people how to double their income without doubling their time, because sponsoring pays you far more than working more and more and more at just selling. When you give the gift of income, watch your income grow. So I want you all to get really clear that as you sponsor, you also invite them to sell and sponsor and show them how to double their income in 6 months by just doing 500 retail and 1 sponsor a month and inviting someone else to sell 500 a month every single month. This business pays with consistency and focus. So I'm going to review that with you. And again, I did this so you have these slides to show. If you, as a consultant, a brand new consultant who wanted to make $250 a month, I'm not talking buying a pack or buying inventory. I'm talking pure selling every week that turns profit. $500 retail plus one sponsor every month who sells $500 each month. Her team sales is in the middle and her profit is on the right side. She does that month 1 as a new consultant. She does it month 2. She's got 2 consultants who now sell 500 and she is selling 1,000 or 500 herself, right? So 1,000 in sales plus 500 in month 2. Her team is doing 1,500. They're all 3 selling 500. Her profit still is at 250. By month 3, she just earned Royal Jelly Ritual free for her because she's in her 3rd month selling 500. But she has 3 people who sell 500. That's 1,500 sales plus hers. She's still profiting only 250, but she just got her first Royal Jelly Ritual. Look at month 4. She now has her 4th sponsor. They're all each selling 500 a month, and so is she. She qualifies to manager by her 4th month. And guess what? She now has 250 in sales, but in month 5, she's starting her 10% commission. There's her team sales. There's her commission. Her first commission check is $150 plus her own personal sales. She's now went from $250 a month to $400 a month. By month 6, she has a team of 6. She is a manager. She's maintaining through her 2nd month. She's earning her iPad mini, and she's got her 2nd month of Fast Start. Her income without doing more sales is already at $425 a month with 10% commission and her personal sales. There's a couple of things I want to share with you. The key to helping people sell $500 is not telling them how to sell 500. There isn't the way. They can do one party and sell 500. The key is they need to have 10 client orders and talk to people, not just collect orders, not just do online selling. I get that, but I'd love them to build a relationship like Sarah, Bobby, and Norma talked about today, at least on the first order. They're consultative. They can do that online with a call and then keep selling from the website. But orders will always have higher value when they talk to them first. 10 client orders are purposeful. When you talk and you share your 3 services with 10 customers a month, 1 in 10 say yes to sponsoring when they're invited. Focus on 10 client orders. 10 can come at a party. Could be for Norma, 2 one-on-ones. It could be 10 Royal Jelly sachets and they order. They won't need that much, by the way, maybe 5 based on what Sarah said. But the reason is that they've at least talked to them about the opportunity to have their own business and join Jafra, maybe book a personal or a party, and if not, order. And they can continue to order online from there. You want to map out where are they going to go this week, what are they going to do this month, so they could have, again, 10 client orders. If they have less in sales, great. If it's $25 orders, cool. Help them plan their way. But look at this sales volume. When somebody does 501, the volume in your team just went to $13,500 because you focused on 501. If all you did was focus on sales, you wouldn't have that kind of volume. You would only have $3,000 volume. So look at this difference of and 1. So they earn the iPad and the rituals. Your team volume, again, if all you do is focus on sales, is only going to produce in 6 months at 500 a month, 3,000. When you focus on 500 a month and 1 sponsor with 500 a month, the volume for your team and your future district or your central branch moved to $13,500. Now, here's the cool thing. When they do that for a whole year, that's that difference they grow into. It's amazing. The first 6 months, the volume for them and their branch is 13,500. When they continue the next 6 months, doing 501, they now, in 1 year, grew a team to $45,000 retail. 501. They never stopped selling 500, but they now have 12 consultants who each sell 500 a month. That's ginormous growth by shifting from just selling to selling and sponsoring. For that sponsoring consultant, instead of making $250 a month by just selling, by month 12, she is accumulating $325 a month commission checks, just adding one a month. She now is making $575 a month by adding her commission and her personal sales. And her team volume is growing rapidly. So is yours in a district. Again, if she focused, twisted up one more time, out of those 12, if 2 people earned the iPad like she did, her monthly commission check is now $1,000 as a district manager level 2, instead of $325 a month as a manager. Duplicate equals multiplication. Simple focus means multiplying in a fast way. So imagine showing her how to grow from $250 income to $425 a month her first 6 months by selling and sponsoring. That eventually grows to $575, doubling her income. She will grow that with her personal sales to over $1,200 a month when she invites everyone to earn an iPad and Royal Jelly Rituals with 501 as well. 6 months is huge with sales, but adding sponsoring grows the volume in a way that you can't imagine. If you had 10 consultants who did 501 in 6 months during Miami, you would have $135,000 central district sales and 10 branches versus 10 consultants selling 3,000 is only 30,000. Sales or sales and sponsoring. Look at this. 20 people who did it, you'd have 270,000 in 6 months. You want to be a DD in 6 months? Do 10 who do 501, do another 10 who do 501, and in 6 months, you're a lady in red. Wow. 10 branches, maybe 20. This is my twist up for your brain today. What's in it for them? More money, leadership, consistency, gifts, prizes, recognition with balanced income that comes from sales and sponsoring without expecting them to sell a ton, sponsor a ton. That's what this is. Simple consistency is how income grows for them, and it, oh my gosh, multiplies for you. So where will you be at National Conference in Las Vegas? The key tips, decide right now. What will you do with Miami? Where will it take you? Break it down into monthly goals. Break it into weekly goals after that. Plan when you look at your week to fit it in along your day and with places you can bring people together. You have holidays, you want to take a week off or vacation, please do, but let it keep working online. Then have weekly celebrations with your Miami team. You got to work with your Miami squads and keep you and them motivated and inspired. Join us every Monday night for Miami Monday starting in January. Get a power partner. Who are you going to work with? You might have your manager, but get someone else as well. Who's that power partner to keep you accountable daily through texting, motivation? You got to set time to plan and then plan your work and plug it in. If you had a bad week, catch up next week. Don't save it for the end. Tell everybody out loud you're going to Miami. That holds you accountable too. Hang pictures and look at it. Okay? See yourself there. And if you don't know how to do something, have the gap to plan the brain time every week as well, and then apply it. All right? So, most importantly, focus on online and in person. Use your websites and build relationships. Get consistent in posting, whether you plan for the week, plan for the month in advance, or you're doing it daily. If you don't know how, brain time and practice. Sell fast now while people are shopping with no cares on how much they spend when they're gift giving. Get tabletops this month in businesses, clubs like Bobby talked about. Sell out of your trunk with what you've got in stock. Sell gift certificates. Do beauty parties. Stop in shops. Glam them up. Gel them up. Do fast open houses. Week 52 is at the spa. Let them come to your parties, a different one every day when they've got that week of being fat and broke and they got some cash for Christmas and they're going to spend it on themselves. Get them ready for a new year and open up businesses now. Invite others to have parties or tabletops at work or in their clubs to earn holiday shopping sprees free and 60% off the best gifts. They can be on Facebook, Zoom, be a shopping elf conference call if you need to. Have them come on every Friday at noon and do fun gift shopping services by conference call, Zoom, or Facebook. Give them tips and ideas like Jafra gave you in the monthly business outline. $15, $20, build on up. Stay royal. Invite all to join now to shop and save, share and profit with free websites, on-the-go easy selling books, sampling, and show and sells. Open the new year with a new way to make money. $29 Fast Start Kits is excuse-proof. Focus on all their business launch parties and business in January when they're ready for New Year's resolutions, but at least let them have their products to start showing their family during festivities. Get your team to Dallas now, sponsor now, and let's go to Miami and Dallas and Vegas. It's a new year and a new you for you too. More comes with New Year's resolutions, so you're going to see sponsoring really big in December and January because that's when they get ready for us. You got 2 big months and all the reasons to plan now, but you got to plan. Again, maybe you want to do the big blitz and sponsor now while you can, and then work with them for success. Future managers, why not you and why not now? December promotions, this is it. Miami, manager, and money. The M&Ms are multiplying. Make your list, craft your script with your manager. What's in it for them? Practice overcoming their objections they might give you before you call. Get ready to share your story that relates to them. And why not now is the key for them. It's excuse proof with your $29 kit or any kit of their choice. Pile and dial daily right now while the season is ripe, and we're ready to take you to Miami. And invite them somewhere quickly to really see in 3 days like Sarah did with her sachets. Leaders, get ready in your downtime for your Recognition 2018. Let Jafra provide all the wonderful gifts for selling and sponsoring separately. Let Jafra, again, and you spotlight in your newsletters every month, your new Jafra consultants, managers, future managers, etc. Where do you give your recognition? In the branch buzz. When they achieve their weekly drawings, just like we do live on Facebook, do your own with weekly sales, weekly sponsoring, and on track to your team goals. You can have early worker bee celebrations when they do 500 and/or 1 by the 15th. You can do early bird newbies who do their 501 the first month they join when they enroll. But every month, let's get our recognition to be 501 is our princess, 1002 is the queen bee, 1503 is the crown royal. Let's make and the big deal because it will grow your districts, it will help them grow their income, and we're going to see a lot of ladies in red in 2018. Make sure you've got some simple systems. We'll train on this and we'll team time this on our final December. But get ready for systems to get everybody off to a good start now. Lori made a great YouTube video for new consultant basics. Watch it, share it. Set up your onboarding in 7 days using the 90-day guide in the first 12 pages. Set up their welcome parties, or right now, just quick stop and shops or Zoom parties for shopping services in their first 14 days, but have systems next year. Book weekly 10 to 15 minute reviews with every future manager and every brand new consultant in their first 30 days using the 90-day guide checklist. Make sure they set up that free website and learn social.jafra.com the minute we sponsor right now. Again, it's all here. How do you train new consultants? Don't be afraid. The modules are there. Have some graduations at your meetings next year with your associate's degree. Have them plan to get through the 8 modules and go back through them in your downtime if you need to, if you don't know what they are in the first steps. Then have them get their bachelor's degree graduation when they go to Rising Stars. Each of those are different amounts of times in series, but show them how to block brain time. Maybe not in December, but in their downtime in December, and then we're going to get this part of our system next year. They can join us every Monday night right now for the next 2 weeks, and next year we're going to move it to Miami Monday, and it'll drop in the amount of time we're together. Make sure your team downloaded Zoom, WhatsApp, and they're on our Facebook groups with the company, with you, and with our region. Y'all going to be there in Dallas? Yeah, you are, because we're going to become an amazing region next year. When you're moving up, you're going to be together in Miami, and you can't afford to miss this event. I'm going to quickly show you, and you can look at these in your PowerPoint when I send you the PDF on Facebook. But again, don't forget to take a look at this brochure, because the recognition we have in Dallas or don't have is us checking reports right now. This is online in your reports. Remember, there's going to be business builder recognition. Go back and take a look for all of you who, again, how many business builders have you had throughout the year that achieved business builders? You can see all the details in this brochure and at Jafra Royalty. This is really key recognition, and look at the beautiful jewelry that we're going to be giving in Dallas for all that have business builders this year. There's also going to be those who are earning the iPads, but leaders, you can earn that iPad mini as well with Fast Start Achievers. Take a look. How many do you have on your reports? Because this is, again, going to be given out to the top 10 at National Conference, at Dallas. And you're also going to get free registration for National Conference 2018. Take a look at all the details. Plus, you're going to see recognition for all of the retail that we've done in 2018. Look at these beautiful gifts for our top sponsors, sellers, and business builders and influencers for Fast Track. For those in the top category, more Tiffany. Don't forget to take a look at the top in Royal Jelly Skincare. I don't know if you've tracked it, but we're also tracking our top Royal Jelly sellers to get this beautiful decanter throughout the year. Again, we'll be looking at the retail of your total district, which you can see on your BIRs and on your report when you're a $1 million achiever. Take a look at your reports. And moving up for all consultants and leaders, promoting up a level for the first time, February 1st to January 1st. So here you go. Again, this is important for anyone who is re-qualified after 12 months will be in this title, or any first time ever. Very, very important for you to watch. And if you're with us, here it is, December, future managers. It's your time to shine in Dallas. Again, moving up trophies will be there as well. And we'll be choosing our President's Club for our top outstanding achievers from 2017. It's the top 16 DM3s and above. Again, you can see who that's going to be for the top achievers in growth from their sales, their team, or their business ethics, chosen by your president, Paulo Meledo. This group will be announced and recognized as well from Dallas to National Conference. They get club membership, recognition, a special trip to home office like this year's club had in September, monthly calls with the president, private hotel accommodations at Summer Trip, free conference registration, and believe me, they are the voice of reason. They are the ones that have created what you're going to learn in Dallas. Janet Flores, Vicki Hacking, Linda Wright, Bonnie Striggins, we say thank you for being our 2017 President's Club. You have created our future, and we're looking for the next future developers with the President's Club. End strong, ladies and gentlemen. This is what this year is about. I thank you for a wonderful 2017. Enjoy the season with all the reasons this month to sell, sponsor, and promote. I look forward to seeing you all next. Of course, finishing out December, but really moving Miami. So Miami movers will be together, kicking off our new season with 1 hour, January 8th. So save that date. You will see a pattern to our action planning webinars coming up next year. They will become a consistent pattern. So watch my email and Facebook for those details. Most importantly, all your questions we will gather from this webinar and give you more answers on Monday, this coming Monday, Move It Monday, December 4th, by all your expert panel at 5 p.m. Pacific. I end with this quote today. Believe in yourself, and the rest will fall into place. Have faith in your own abilities. Work hard, and there is nothing that you cannot accomplish. That's by Brad Henry. I look forward to seeing you all in Dallas, seeing you on camera the last couple of visits we have coming up soon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Norma. And thank you, Bobby, as well, for sharing today on our webinar. I thank you, Lori Alley, for all you've done for us this year. Get ready to rock and roll, but it starts with December, not January. Take time to celebrate you and thank those you go to work for every day, which is your family. Thank everyone. I thank you all for who I go to work for every day, which is you. I only succeed when you do. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.